You could hear them from the other room, on the neighbor's radio, on the Walkman with broken headphones, in your dad's car, or on that cassette you rewound with a pin. It didn't matter if you understood the lyrics, because the guitar spoke for itself. These were the songs that made you feel like a giant, free, invincible, even though your world was just beginning. That's why, in this video, we're bringing back 25 rock songs that didn't just define a decade, but also moments in time. So stick around until the end, because I'm sure more than one will hit you straight in the memories. This track marked the beginning of Ozzy Osbourne's solo career in 1980, after his departure from Black Sabbath. Co-written with guitarist Randy Rhoads and bassist Bob Daisley, its opening riff became one of the most recognizable in heavy rock. Inspired by the global tension of the Cold War, the lyrics speak of chaos, paranoia, and a world on the brink of collapse. Despite the dark tone, the song exudes strength and resilience in the face of uncertainty. Released in 1982 as the theme song for Rocky III, this track was a direct request from Sylvester Stallone. With its marching rhythm and raw energy, it became synonymous with personal empowerment and training. Its structure is simple yet effective. Repetitive chords, a pounding beat, and a chorus that sticks with you after the first listen. It reached #1 on the Billboard charts and was nominated for a Grammy. Released in 1983, this song topped the charts for weeks and remains one of the Police's biggest hits. Written by Sting after his divorce, many interpreted it as a romantic ballad, but its lyrics reflect themes of surveillance and obsession. The contrast between its soft melody and tense content made it unique. Its clean production and hypnotic bass line set trends in the decade.
Last night a little dancer against spiders. I pray help from.
Released in 1983, this single solidified Billy Idol's signature style, a blend of punk with synthesizers and a provocative attitude. The song was inspired by an impromptu moment when Idol saw members of the Rolling Stones drinking a whiskey brand with the same name. With its powerful drums and explosive chorus, it became a symbol of youthful rebellion and a constant presence on MTV. Featured on the band's debut album in 1987, this track captured the rawness of urban life through Axl Rose's perspective, inspired by his arrival in Los Angeles. Slash's aggressive, sharp riff set the tone from the very first second. The lyrics depict a ruthless city where survival is a constant challenge. It was the single that introduced Guns N' Roses to the world and changed the rules of hard rock. Did you first hear it on the radio, Montana V, or on a borrowed cassette? Let us know how you discovered this classic. Released in 1984, this song marked a turning point for the German band Scorpions as they conquered international audiences. With its explosive riff and powerful production, it became a stadium hard rock classic. The direct and provocative lyrics were backed by the raw energy of the sound. Its impact was immediate on the airwaves and stages, becoming a must-have in any rock compilation.
Better read between the lines.
Released in 1984, this rock ballad was an instant success. Written by Mick Jones, it combined synthesizers, an orchestra, and a gospel choir. An unusual blend for the time, the lyrics express a search for love and understanding, with emotional intensity that broke through conventional rock boundaries. It reached number 1 in more than 10 countries and became one of Foreigner's most iconic songs. Released in 1987, this song brought Australian rock into the global conversation. Its lyrics demand justice for the country's indigenous peoples and denounce the land dispossession. Musically, it combines tribal percussion, sharp guitars, and an urgent voice that stands out. It was a massive hit in Europe and became a symbol of social activism in rock. This anthem from 1986 tells the story of Tommy and Gina, a working-class couple fighting to make ends meet. The song was written by John Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora, and Desmond Child. Its key change in the chorus, iconic talkbox effect, and message of hope made it an instant classic. It hit number 1 on the Billboard charts and remains one of the most sung live songs to this day. Written by Freddie Mercury and featured on the 1980 album The Game, this song showcases Queen's playful and retro side. Inspired by Elvis Presley, it was written in just 10 minutes and recorded quickly to capture that spontaneous feel. With its rockabilly rhythm, rhythmic guitar, and vocals different from Queen's usual style, it surprised many fans. It reached number 1 in several countries and remains one of the band's most versatile songs. Did you know this gem was written in the bathtub? Let us know if this surprised you or if you already knew it. Released in 1984, this was Van Halen's biggest commercial success and a risky move, blending hard rock with a synthesizer as the lead instrument. Eddie Van Halen composed the main riff on a keyboard, momentarily stepping away from his usual guitar work. The song marked a stylistic shift that not only worked, but also redefined the band's sound. Its catchy chorus is one of the most memorable of the decade. Released in 1983, this song marked a new direction for Yes, moving away from progressive rock toward a more pop and accessible sound. Produced by Trevor Horn, it features electronic elements, samplers, and a modern structure for its time. It became the band's first and only number 1 hit in the United States. Its sonic innovation inspired many bands that followed. Released in 1987 as part of their most successful album, Hysteria, this song marked a pivotal moment for the British band. Written during an experimental phase where they sought a more commercial sound without losing their identity, the result was a track with powerful riffs, marked percussion, and lyrics filled with innuendo. The chorus was designed for mass sing-alongs, and it worked. It became one of the glam rock anthems.
Just small town girls, on and on and on and on.
Released in 1981, this song eventually became one of the greatest rock anthems of hope. Its structure is unconventional. The chorus doesn't appear until the very end. The iconic keyboard intro is instantly recognizable, and Steve Perry's voice gave soul to the song's message. While its success was moderate at first, it exploded as a cultural phenomenon decades later, thanks to movies and television series. Originally composed by Rob and Ferdy Bolland, it was popularized by Status Quo in 1986. This song features a marching rhythm with an anti-war message, disguised as a military anthem. Its somber and repetitive atmosphere contrasts with the more festive tones of many songs from that era. It became especially successful in Europe, reaching the top of the charts.
See the thorn twist in your side. With or without you.
Released in 1987 as part of their iconic album The Joshua Tree, this song catapulted U2 to worldwide stardom. The atmospheric sound, created using the technique of infinite guitar, combined with Bono's emotional intensity, created a hypnotic atmosphere. It became the band's first #1 in the US, and one of their most critically acclaimed tracks. Its ambiguous and passionate lyrics made it a sentimental anthem of the decade. Does this song remind you of someone special? If so, share that person's name in the comments. Released in 1983, this song blends funk, rock, and new wave with a frenetic rhythm. It became the band's only major commercial success in the United States and emerged from a live improvisation. The cryptic and surreal lyrics, characteristic of David Byrne's style, helped solidify the band as an alternative icon of the 80s. Released in 1980, this track marked the band's first album after the death of Bon Scott. The song, which gave its name to the album, was written both as a tribute and as a declaration that the band was still standing strong. With Brian Johnson as the new lead vocalist, the track combines a minimalist riff with a direct and powerful drum beat. It became one of the most played rock anthems of all time. This 1986 track became a global phenomenon. It started as a simple keyboard exercise by Joey Tempest, but transformed into an epic anthem thanks to its grandiose production and almost space-like atmosphere. Originally conceived as an opening song for their concerts, it ended up becoming the band's biggest hit. Its introduction remains one of the most recognizable of the entire decade. Included in its definitive version on the self-titled album in 1987, this song became a symbol of glam rock. The lyrics speak about resilience and starting over, themes that resonated with thousands of listeners. Its combination of electric guitars, a powerful chorus, and MTV-era visuals defined the music video era. It became the band's biggest commercial success in the United States. Released in 1983, this song is based on a true historical event, the charge of the Light Brigade during the Crimean War. The track blends speed, technical precision, and lyrics that narrate the battle from the perspective of a soldier. It was part of the album Peace of Mind and became one of Iron Maiden's anthems. Its cover art, featuring Eddie as a war rider, remains one of the most iconic in heavy metal history. Released in 1987 as part of the album Appetite for Destruction, this track was almost created by accident. The famous riff, composed by Slash as an exercise, ended up opening one of the most beloved rock songs of all time. The lyrics, written by Axl Rose for his then girlfriend, show a more emotional side of the band. It reached #1 in the United States and solidified Guns N' Roses as a global phenomenon. Released in 1984, this song is an ode to excess and speed. Eddie Van Halen blends solid riffs with a guitar solo that includes the roar of his actual car engine, recorded in the studio. The lyrics reference a girl named Panama, but also symbolize the adrenaline of the lifestyle the band embodied. It was one of the big hits from their self-titled album. Released in 1978, but becoming an anthem in the 80s, this track was Toto's debut and marked their strong entry into the rock world. The song combines ballad-style piano with powerful guitars, something innovative at the time. Bobby Kimball's powerful vocals and the flawless production gave it a permanent spot on the radio and in the hearts of those who lived through that era. Originally released in 1980 with Generation X, and then re-released as a solo track by Billy Idol in 1981, this song blends British punk with the danceable energy of new wave. The inspiration came after a tour in Japan, where Idol saw young people dancing alone in front of mirrors without needing company. Its catchy rhythm and uninhibited attitude made it a personal freedom anthem. If you lived through this era, chances are that more than one of these songs accompanied you during key moments. When you were driving with the windows down, when you were recording your own cassette with your favorites, or simply when you needed to disconnect from the world and crank up the volume. And if you didn't live through it, the amazing thing is that this music still plays with the same energy. It's not just nostalgia, it's identity, it's attitude, that blend of rebellion and emotion that never goes out of style. Now it's your turn. Let us know in the comments which song left the biggest impact on you. Which one made you sing, cry, or jump? Is there one that's missing and should definitely be in the next part? We read every comment. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you in the next video, where music is eternal.